They finished it, and it was a draw.
Расскажите, пожалуйста, ваши общие впечатления об этой партии, где можно было как-то иначе сыграть.
Could you tell us about the game where maybe some mistakes were made or what happened?
Well, mistakes were certainly made. No,
Явно имели место.
so I'll skip the opening. I mean,
Пропустим дебют.
I'll just mention. Now White has a wonderful position,
Могу сказать, что белая замечательная позиция тут.
and I'll have to find a more accurate way of playing because what I did was. I thought, here I was totally dominating, let's say, Queen E7 and then Queen D3. And
Мне кажется, я тут доминирую полностью, например, если ферзь D7, ферзь D3.
and basically,
A few moves ago, rook D8 was a possibility for black when white took on D6 the first time. Yeah, knight D6. Knight D6 takes rook D8. Rook F8.
I did not see that.
Ладеев D8.
Okay, whatever.
Rook D8.
Тоже не видел, да? Да, ну там совсем точнее.
Okay, but anyway, this.
No, we thought
knight-
black was trying to play a little bit actively. That's why we didn't.
Oh, come on! But I mean,
D8, fantastic.
yeah, rook D8 is nice. No, but I thought here when White is dominating, I can even put the king on B3 and someone start
Тут можно даже король
pushing
B3 и на ферзевом фланге играть.
pushing on king side. But after this,
Но после ферзя 2
I realized that
Я
most
понял,
of my advantage is gone.
понял, что в основном перевес испарился.
And here I started making some pointless moves.
Здесь начал делать бесцельные ходы.
I wanted to do this, of course, but I think this and
Rook D8.
Хотел,
rook d8 and black is getting too active.
да, но
rook
здесь
c7,
опасная инициатива черных уже.
black
Как
is
не так не
already
пошел.
winning. Okay, so obviously queen c4 was also a possibility here, but I think queen takes b2 is okay.
Ферзь 4 тоже был возможен, но думаю, шпиль нормальный черный.
And white is obviously still better here, but it's very hard to do anything.
Здесь у белых перевес, но сложно добиться чего-то.
So here I
конкретного.
thought for a long time, because I think in general, if I exchange, then then it's just a fortress.
Если я меняю ладьи, просто крепости ничего нельзя сделать, поэтому я долго думал.
Probably even King G6.
Even king g6.
Может быть, даже
даже
король
король
G6.
And if
You
f4,
might just go to 4 and here I can stay.
И на
yeah, you
F4
can, and then
можно
king
просто
f7.
I
стоять.
can stay
No,
and
You can go.
knight f8.
Yeah.
Конь F8 может.
No, I mean white has no ideas here.
У белых нет идей прорыва.
So this I had to try,
Поэтому я попробовал.
and I calculated this for a long time, and I thought
Долго считал.
I could still pose black some problems.
Думаю, могу какие-то проблемы.
And
Черным.
I think a4 is crucial because
Я думаю, 4 важнейших
if I
ход.
do something like this immediately,
Если
then
король H5, то
black
просто
can go
B6.
b6 and afterwards c5 and take with the knight.
No, of
И
course,
потом C5 и
if I
конь
take-
бьет C5.
If I take with knight, I think I can stay better.
Yeah.
Да, потому что если конь возьмет на C5, то, конечно, уже
So
черный будет
I
играть на
need to do
выигрыш.
this, and now the idea is that
Yeah, probably.
after
I'm sorry. Probably I could play b5.
here?
I'm not sure that you have an idea, but
Может быть,
but it's
сыграть B5,
better to get
наверное,
past
что
pawn, I think.
of course.
есть.
But
Okay, but
I can stay.
let's say king
король H5.
King G8.
king g8.
I think I can stay, but
you-
I didn't want to
Because I also have
start a passive defense.
Хотел немедленно начать.
I have
Спасибо за защиту.
also an idea. I mean, if you stay something like this, to eventually play h4, g4, and take on
Yeah, King
h6.
G8 and King H7. I think you have no breakthrough here.
Белых идея F5, H4, G4,
King
слон H6.
H7,
где-то.
and if you
Если
play
король на
H4,
H7 стоит, то
King
слон
G-
H6 не
King G8.
проходит, поэтому надо
G5,
Другой план, непонятно
H3,
какой, правда.
Takes and king f7.
takes and king H7.
Да, на G5 просто G и король F7.
Okay, king h7, then maybe bishop e7.
But how? The bishop is sorry, of course.
Yeah.
Sorry. But if your bishop plays on d8, I can play c5.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
of course. But you just go king f7 instead of king h7, then it's no problem. Okay, I don't
I
need to.
didn't want to stay in passive defense.
Yeah. Okay, so this.
Maybe instead of king g8, we were looking at very dangerous
Lines we thought for white. If black plays c4, for instance, instead of king g8. We don't really see how.
I mean c4,
Mm-hmm.
bishop d2.
c4 вместо король g8. Слон d2.
So,
Yeah.
Okay, you
What
can
to
go
hold
f5.
something f5 and take
no,
Knight
knight
F.
f6,
Knight f6.
e4, maybe e4.
Конь d5.
If
No, but e4
take
takes
and knight
bishop-
take
bishop.
and bishop before.
And white is completely winning, so. No, knight d5, I think. But then I think bishop c1.
Yeah, probably here you can go for d7 simply king d7,
Ah,
king
yes,
h5.
Yeah. Yeah,
Есть
d7 and
просто
king h5.
d7.
I think
No, it's
we-
insane.
White goes the other way.
Yeah, I think it's insane for black to play like this. But this is normal, king g8. And now also if I go this, it's important that black can play c4.
Yeah, I can play knight of 8 check.
You think so?
Yeah, king g8, king g6 check,
Король g6, тогда шах.
Check.
8.
check. King 5, king d7.
Are you
Take
sure?
h5.
Oh my god.
Ah,
Take
nice.
h5.
nice. Yeah,
Мат.
okay.
Следующим ходом на g6.
This is
Yeah, that would have been a nice way to get mated.
Не, вообще мне не
Да,
казалось, что
симпатичный
мне
способ
просто казалось, что у
замотоваться.
меня не должно быть хуже, поэтому я старался защищаться как можно активнее всю партию.
Okay.
Но все-таки я был чересчур оптимистичен, где-то надо было крепость.
Defend as actively as
Yeah.
possible.
No, so I mean, here white doesn't have any other ideas than this.
Здесь у
And,
белых других идей нет, кроме того, что...
And so if black can also go knight e5 here. But then I take.
Да, важное время.
Better. Slightly better for white, maybe, no? Yes.
Чуть
Сам
лучше у белых.
And probably queen g1 and takes on h2 instead.
Yeah,
Otherwise, could be trouble.
and yeah, and we were giving this.
Check and one more check. Check on d6. Probably on c6. On c6, queen c4.
And this. Yeah, c6. But anyway, I will win the h6 pawn. So, and then it's
Maybe you have bishop c3 after knight f5.
bishop
Yeah.
c3 here.
Bishop
Yeah, I
c3.
could also do this.
Да, это
I could also do
возможно.
this, and then you have to go back anyway.
But sorry,
Секунду,
what
секунду.
about king
But
e8?
only you're trying to win with that.
No, but now
Yeah. Maybe this is main idea.
I do this.
Okay.
So
Of course.
yeah,
But what about queen knight d7?
yeah, 97 back you can do, and
But after that, after bishop c3.
I think probably the same position.
no, okay. So
Тоже
here
позиция ведет примерно как
I
партия.
well, I tried my only idea actually. So
Very nice idea.
here I think also knight f6 is a draw, but
Конь 6 тоже, видимо, ничей
and
видно.
then king
И король
f8.
f8.
Because if I go h5, then
Уже
you
здесь
go
на h5,
king
король
e8.
f8.
Probably instead of h5 you can play bishop b2.
Yeah, I should. Bishop b2 and I think probably h5.
Слон b2,
But this is more complicated, I think, than the game.
Здесь посложнее, чем
Five
партия. Ничего.
Quite clear way.
Yeah. Okay, so gf6, and now I think
F5.
f5 is the only move, but it's
Теперь
sufficient.
f5. Здесь он
E4 loses?
I'm not
e4
100%.
bishop d2 and I must resign simply.
You can go king h8.
I saw this move, but after that you have probably simply bishop h6,
Maybe king f7 just wins. I don't. But bishop h6, then c3.
king f7. No, king f7.
King f7.
king f7.
Uh-huh.
Король f7.
Bishop stops all the pawns on
One diagonal.
one diagonal. Yeah. Yeah.
Да.
So f5.
Fight for some move, yeah.
5-1,
Не, я не
наверное.
в 5, но как бы я пошел, ну, так, Как сначала не видел, но потом
And
не факт.
okay, now f5.
По-человечески не факт.
I need to take
Не, ну
because
F5, если видишь F5, то так
take
надо.
then pawn with black pawn's queen. And now it's a fortress.
И теперь крепость.
But if you take on H4,
Oh yeah,
also you need one tempo more.
yeah.
Взять наш
Если на 4, то не хватает одного темпа.
Take King C6. Возможно, какие-то было лучше какие-то суксванги играть, да, но
Maybe
без
some
шансов,
good
да.
ones, but да.
Here, the
Knight d7.
no, it's dead draw.
Queen d7.
Bishop f2, king b5, and knight b8.
Uh-huh.
And draw.
I mean here,
Probably
anything is strong.
I have
Any
fun
kings-
otherwise.
kings- And here, black should not be careful. I think just not to let me play king h8, king a8, and then
What if you play king a8?
okay, maybe even then you can go knight b6, maybe.
Knight b6 and perpetual, or what?
I can go this other way. Okay, but anyway, knight c5 is very simple.
Knight b5 and then
Yeah, now it's
repetitions.
Thank you. Спасибо. Есть ли вопросы в аудитории?
Не, я думаю, что да, то есть.
Не, ну вопрос только один. Что вы думаете как бы по поводу последнего тура и вот этой вот запутанной ситуации, которая сейчас сложилась среди лидеров?
What do you think about this last round situation before the last round in the tournament and so many leaders and possibilities for various results of the event?
I mean, okay, I don't have any opinion. I mean, I needed to win this game, and I had a great position, and I didn't. So, I mean, I'm not, looking forward to the last round yet. I'm just trying to recover from this game and then assess the situation.
Надо было выиграть эту партию. Я как бы теперь без большого позитива смотрю на последний тур, но надо оценить то, что я сделал не то в этой партии и как бы идти дальше.
Евгений, а вы что скажете?
Ну, если по поводу лидеров, то мне об этом думать глупо. Просто потому, что первые 6 туров не удались. И сейчас мне просто надо следить за своим выступлением, делать его как можно лучше. Я рад, что последние 2 партии сложились удачно. Ну, вообще говоря, мне казалось, что моя позиция достаточно хороша на выходе из дебюта, но мне я все время не мог найти ясного пути. То есть действительно почувствовал, что значит играть с первым номером мира. Потому что действительно, как-то мне казалось, что у меня очень хорошая позиция. Я был очень оптимистичен. Мне казалось, за счет темпа я просто создам хорошую инициативу, либо получу достаточную структуру. Но мне все время как-то темп в темп нагнетали давление, и в конце концов белые получили таки какое-то преимущество. Я, кстати, не уверен, что у белых было большое преимущество, но ясно, что приятное давление было. Да,
I
где-то
thought I
около
had a
D6.
good position in the opening, but I was surprised that somehow it wasn't materializing into a concrete good position that I could be comfortable with. And I felt it was to play with the number 1 player in the world. So, but still, I have doubts that my position was so bad in the opening, but I have to check again.
Ну да, потом уже как бы пришлось защищаться там последние 4 часа партии. Я старался защищаться как можно активнее. Мне все время, наверное, у меня были какие-то более ясные пути сделать ничью, но мне очень не хотелось защищаться пассивно. То есть я старался играть в ход-ход, но счастлив, что удалось. Хотя вторая половина партии была очень неприятной.
The last 4 hours, of course, I was defending, but I was trying not to grovel too passively, so to play as actively as I could. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see any. I mean, I thought I played quite well the last part of the game.
But the second half of the game
But-
was unpleasant.
Actually, to be frank, I mean, we were looking here some reasonably good players in the computer at the move c4 without king g8, and we thought that
it's black trying to win. So.
Что, где?
Мы смотрели все-таки C4 до король G8. До того,
Мне тоже кажется, что я как бы...
И нам казалось, что только белые, в
Только
принципе, ищут ничейные.
Мне тоже кажется,
белые
что...
ищут ничью.
Мне тоже кажется, что как бы я особо не переживал. Мне казалось, что у меня просто...
I think
Overestimating white's
I think
position. Because it was dangerous. Even this, but this is maybe.
okay, but
maybe I can.
I mean, so far you have only shown me ways to for black to lose. So please.
The position for black is much more dangerous than it seems.
So for
I mean, you know, this is a bishop. It's in general stronger than a knight. This, and I mean,
Сильнее коня.
Yeah,
and
so,
in any race,
so
white.
the king.
it's easy to imagine how white can win, but it's very difficult to imagine how black can win.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in any race, the bishop is just much stronger than the knight. So if you try and go and take the d6 pawn, and I get to take the on g7, it's not even exciting. I mean, the game is just over. So I don't see how black can play for a win.
No,
I mean, it might look dangerous for white, but I don't think it is. And I mean, unless you can substantiate it in some way, I don't believe it at all.
So let's say.
Of course.
Я не верю в выигрыш после c4.
Да
Если
не,
вы
не,
покажете,
ну...
то...
Можем take a look.
Unbelievable.
We'll take a look.
I mean, if you
was
analyze it with the computer, show me that white is worse, or if you analyze it yourself and show me that white is worse, that's okay. But I mean,
No, I don't think that white was.
Yeah,
But
because
why king g6? You play.
yeah, no.
before.
I mean, I'm just
sorry.
looking. Okay, I mean, like in this position, because I spent a lot of time on this during the game, and I didn't think that white was worse. Actually, white is. I'm quite sure that white is the one who's pressing. So.
Yeah, I totally agree. Only black is.
I mean, even here, bishop, as we discussed, bishop c1 is not necessary. I can go
d7 is
I can go
winning,
d7, and I mean, white is just completely winning. So I don't get
King
what.
G6 on
Comp
D7.
underestimates such a
Okay, then okay, maybe you can somehow still have some chances to defend with black, but actually I don't.
But how?
I mean, just takes. Let's say king f6
94.
takes.
Yeah.
I think white is probably winning. So
Здесь белые выигрывают.
Only white can win the game
yeah,
here.
I think again, bishop against knight. The bishop is much stronger in this when the game opens up. I mean, black needs to, as he said, black should not defend too passively. But in general, with the bishop against the knight, it's very hard for black to play for a win. And like in this position also, it was possible to play f5, I think. But I don't see why, actually. I mean,
Here you put the bishop on e5.
yeah, I mean, like
And,
knight d4, and then I can do
d7.
this, bishop e3,
Bishop e3.
and king
King h5. I
h5.
saw it and
Yeah,
I didn't know how to play. So my only goal was to make these things not so quiet for white, but I realized that I can't win the game without blunders.
yeah. I mean, in general, if black think it was very important not to play c4, in a way. Okay,
Было важно как раз не играть
black can
C4.
still hold it probably, but
Может быть, черные могут
I mean,
убежать,
once
но-
you try, let's say you go like this. Okay, but you cannot do anything with black. That's my point. I mean,
Черные не могут.
how can black
какой-то
play for a
прогресс
win?
сделать.
That's,
Maybe waiting for a4 and then play a5, so that you can get the e-pawn. So yeah, the run.
Yeah, but what to do
Maybe.
here? I think that c4 is a mistake.
Yeah.
After c4, you
yeah,
you
definitely.
have an advantage.
That's the point. So, I mean, okay, whatever. I don't want to discuss the point that black could be better here anymore, because I think it's just nonsense.
Не хочу обсуждать возможность перевеса у черных, считаю, что это полная чушь.
Да не, ну что там, наверняка там, не, ну надо, конечно, проверять, но там, если что-то там, ну какая-то красивая этюдная идея, да и то не факт, что там просто комп на маленьких глубинах что-то не досчитал, просто и все.
Ну да. Не, ну, да. Мы тут.
Да, спасибо.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your
Это
nice
Вадин.
emotion, we now know the bishop is stronger than the knight, for sure. Теперь мы знаем, что слон точно сильнее коня.
So thank you. If no more questions, so bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.